Senator Sifuna decided to teach President William Ruto's allies in Senate a painful lesson they will live to remember as they continue to transact business in Senate. I am talking about the leader of majority in Senate, Senator Aaron Cheruiyot, together with his counterpart from Nandi County, Senator Samson Cherargei. Now, the duo decided to give Senator Sifuna a hard time when he was trying to explain a point on why he could not understand the reason as to why Ruto's cabinet secretary in charge of the State Department of Health, Aden Duale, could not make it on time to answer serious questions from senators who are waiting for him. And I must play that clip shortly. But before we do that, in case this is your first time on the Sport Check YouTube channel, kindly support us by subscribing and turning on the notification bell. Let us now listen to Sifuna teaching Aaron Cheruiyot together with Samson Cherargei a painful lesson they will live to remember.
This is not your house.
Majority leader,
all of us.
majority
and the
leader,
information that we have comes from the speaker.
Majority leader.
You can't heckle us all the time. Can
Majority
you throw him
leader.
out? Honorable
Majority
speaker.
leader. Order. Order.
Order. No,
Order,
Honorable Speaker,
order.
this is unacceptable.
Order, Senator.
Even if I was asked to be nicer, I
Order,
will not
Senator.
allow this provocation to continue.
You started heckling. Okay, then let's stop it at there. Let him finish and listen to him in silence. Yes, Senator Sifuna.
Honorable Speaker, how is it in order for somebody who's younger than me to call himself my elder? We in which society? And in this particular house, Honorable Speaker, there is nothing like seniority coming from how old you are. It is what is in your brain. It is what is in your head. So you can't come here heckling and telling us you are senior to us, Honorable Cheruiyot. You are just lucky that I have been directed to be nice. Otherwise, you would have seen the full wrath of Edwin Sifuna. Honorable Speaker, I want these demons who have been sent to tempt me to break the directive by my party leader to depart from me. Leave me alone. Honorable Speaker, therefore, now that I have seen the CS, I will take my seat because it was very critical. But as Senator Wambua has said, the communication to this house
He was on the floor of the house.
Yeah,
Can you
please.
allow him to finish? Senator
Can you throw
Cheruiyot.
this guy out? Is
Senator
Senator
Cheruiyot.
Cheruiyot above the law? Is Senator Cheruiyot above the law, Honorable Speaker?
Order.
I must confess, I love what Sifuna told these two senators. They are not above the law. Nobody is above the law in Parliament. And I believe there are rules and regulations that are known as standing orders that must be read and followed by all senators from 47 counties in the Republic of Kenya. It is not right for a fellow senator to heckle his or her colleague while making a point on the floor of the Senate. And the reality on the ground is that the CS in charge of the State Department of Health was late, but it did not start there. It started very early. In fact, Senator Samson Cherargei mocked Sifuna about Raila Odinga's statement during the burial of the late Kasipul Member of Parliament, Ongondowere. Listen to what Senator Samson Cherargei told Sifuna.
And I want to ask the CS not to fear Sifuna. Sifuna was told off by Raila over the weekend, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Senator.
All of us know that it was not a warning from Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Odinga made it clear that Sifuna will speak on behalf of ODM as a party. It was not a warning. It was just a light statement telling Sifuna that wakati mwingine usikue na uchungu sana. But I love what he is doing. That is his responsibility to provide oversight, whether it is for national government and the county government. But what is in the constitution, they have to provide oversight to the county government. So when any experts in quote that they said they denoted to President William Ruto's government are not doing the right thing that is related to county government, Sifuna must call them out, and that is the reality. So this was just a mockery. But what caught my attention was when now Senator Samson Cherargei is calling the speaker to throw out Senator Edwin Sifuna. Listen to this.
Mr. Speaker, I'm inviting you to Standing Order 121 and 122, which says a senator commits an act of gross disorderly conduct if the senator defies a ruling or direction of the speaker or chairperson of committees. So Senator Sifuna is totally out of order. He must be thrown to face consequence of Standing Order 121 and 22 so that this House can proceed, Mr. Speaker.
You see what I'm talking about? So Cherargei was mocking Sifuna, and now is asking the speaker to throw Senator Edwin Sifuna. Let me tell you something. I have been following parliament proceedings for a very long time. Sifuna is an eloquent debater in the national, not in the National Assembly, but in Senate. He always speaks his mind. He doesn't come out to create controversy so that it can trend online or maybe on TV or maybe on other social media platforms. But this guy always asks questions. For example, the reason as to why CS in charge of the State Department of Health was late, it was something that was uncalled for, because senators, they have got what is called the order paper, and that order paper, there is an allocation of time. Each item that is on that order paper, if it is starting from, let's say, 10 a.m. To 11 a.m., it must be discussed within that time. So if the CS is late, I don't understand why it must be told to. I don't understand why Sifuna must be thrown out of Senate just because of asking a relevant question on why the CS was late. But I can tell you for a fact, if you compare the 9th Parliament, 10th Parliament, and also 11th Parliament, I think not 11th Parliament, but 10th Parliament, if you compare to 11th, 12th, and 13, you will see that these members of parliament that we have nowadays are making so many mistakes. In fact, I think it is a disrespect to the August House, and house that should be respected by even members. In fact, nowadays, if you ask somebody, would you want to become a leader, they will tell you, you know what, hey, viongozi wetu are behaving in a disorderly manner. Anyway, guys, that is just my opinion. Do you think that Senator Sifuna did anything wrong by telling off those leaders in Senate? Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Now, I promised at the end of my videos to carry out civic education. This is what you need to do. You need to register as a voter as soon as possible. I believe the head of state had already nominated IEBC chair and other commissioners. So once they are in place, remember to register as a voter. The second thing you need to do is to demonetize politics. Have you ever wondered why we end up with the leaders that have got no integrity? It is because we elect leaders based on what they give us in terms of money. So when they get into office, they might be tempted to mismanage public funds. For example, the NGCDF, despite the fact there is an independent body to manage such funds, but they still have influence. Then lastly, vote for someone with a vision. Bye for now. I will see you in the next video.